Good morning to all my fellow HVAC nut jobs. I finally got my number one unit on my list of units to acquire. This is a 1955-1956 Fedder's Weather Bureau. It's the deluxe model, which has 4 push buttons. It's approximately 12,000 BTUs. Here's a data plate for it. Jordan, you would say this is the initial checkout. Come on. I am keeping this top secret for now. You guys are not going to see this unit until it's completely done. Now, I've had several video requests over the years to do a video on the full process of it. Whoever installed it screwed up, though. They tightened up all the hardware, so the B series is actually pushed all the way against the base pan. I gotta check out the terminals, make sure the terminals are good. I'm gonna get everything rewired. It does need a plug because it was hardwired initially when it was put in. It's in great shape. There is no coil rot at all. It is flat on charge. I have no idea how, but it is. But everything runs beautifully. The fan runs great. The compressor runs great. The same terminal block that's on the smaller models. Everything's completely still attached. No severe rot. In fact, I don't see any major rot at all, which is amazing. Here's the front grill for it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I've been waiting years to find one of these, and I finally did. They're my favorite Fedder's units, as a matter of fact. I've only ever seen pictures of them. I used to know of a few in person. Now I know of one of them left. I'm not even going to get involved in how much I paid for this. The only person that knows I have it right now is Dave, and that's only because he went with me to get it. Has the original filter, though dirty as all hell. Here's your mounting brackets and your seal gasket that used to go around it. That's shot though. This is for the bottom of your case, which I will show. Right side mounting bracket. Now this is a slide out chassis. When they took it apart, they took this off of the actual case. So this is actually mounted onto the case itself, and then this gets mounted onto your house. So there's your left one, there's your right one. I've been getting several video requests for years now of doing a video on a complete restoration showing every step. So every time I work on this air conditioner, I'm going to record it. And at the end, I'm going to make one long video showing the whole process, introduction, everything. Like I said, it is a 220 volt model, 1 horsepower compressor, something. I'd say 12,000 BTUs. It's only a 2-row thick, but it's a very, real tall and wider than what you're used to on that. I mean, that's 14,000. Look at the size of your discharge on that, and look at the size of your discharge on this. It does have pretty good airflow. Compressor does fire right up. In fact, let's hear it. Yeah, we'll hear. Yeah, it's not going to kick on. Well, we will hear it. Sounds like your typical B series, nice and smooth. The only reason it's not rattling is because there's no charge, but that thing's solid. There's no movement at all. The B series is supposed to float. The springs are supposed to support all the weight, but somebody in their infinite wisdom decided to tie it all down when it was installed. See, is that a hole? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's where it would drip from. Okay, that's the original drain hole. All right, but that's not going to work anymore. The drain hole is going to be right here. But notice it's actually a drain. It's not rotted or nothing like that. Like I said, it's in great shape. Oh, there's a tag on it. There's your data plug, if I can even clean it up. I don't know what kind of colors I'm going to do yet, but I'll come up with something unique for it. Take a look at the case. Your case has the original sticker there. I just got to clean it up a little bit. 4 rear vents, 2 side vents. Freaking awesome. Like, you guys literally have no idea how stoked I am about this. This is amazing. I've been waiting for it for years. So, like I said, right now it's October 19th, 2024. I acquired this unit on October 17th, 2024. This is my work weekend. It's a Saturday morning, so I'm getting ready for bed. I'll be starting work on it soon. I still got the 57 over there I got to put back together. Need a bolt for the bottom of the compressor. But yeah, anyway, got you guys around. All right, it's October 22nd. Kind of got a little bit of a ghetto fabulous connection right now going into my wall for my other weather wheel. It's a nice warm day. It's about 80 degrees out here right now, surprisingly. And it's warm enough for the compressor to kick on. So let's hear it. Yeah, like I said, it should not be vibrating that much. That's on a dead charge with no juice in it. It is not getting hot on the condenser side or cold on the evaporator side at all. Like I said, it looks to me like they having a B series clamped down all the way. It looks like they cut through or rubbed through one of the lines down here on the bottom. See it? That's what I'm thinking at least going to be, because everything else looks pretty immaculate. Now again, that's who installed it, not who I bought it off. The man I bought it off and moved into the house in 1965. This unit was already 9, maybe 10 years old at that time. Yeah, we're not getting anything. There's nothing in here. Yeah, nothing at all. What's up, guys? It is a beautiful October day here in PA. As you guys know, this is going to be the third installment on my restoration of the 55-56 Federers Weather Bureau. Now, what I'm doing here is I'll start by giving you the history of Federers logos if you even care. Up until 1955, well, Federers started making room air conditioners in 1948. They didn't have any form of identification on the rear. The reason I'm telling you that is because starting in 1955, Federers had a very, only on the one series, 55 and 56, Federers had a very unique, for lack of a better term, logo. It was a sticker. I've never seen it. I've never even seen a picture of it. I've only ever heard of it from Ken Horan. Now, I have this. I'll show you quick. This is the closest I've ever come to seeing it. And I might be able to save this one too, we'll see. But it supposedly has the weather wheel on it with feathers kind of blowing out in a fancy font. If I can get this image, I can replicate them. Now, this is the first outdoor logo Feathers would have ever used. Dude, it looks like it's savable. Yes. So, thank God they painted this. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm glad they did. In 1957, when the regular weather wheel that we all know and love came about and was born, they had the Feather shield, the metal shield, or sometimes no logo at all. I guess if they had a shortage or whatever, I don't really know what the... but anyway, 1957 to 1962 or 1963 was the metal shield that everybody loves so much, and rightfully so. It's awesome. In 1964, they started making the shield out of plastic, so it was a plastic Feather shield. In 1967, the F badge was born, and they used that up until the late 70s. After that, when they cheaped out and went to shit and started making their own compressors, and they were complete garbage, they put a big red sticker, then it later went to a small red sticker, and then a blue sticker. So we are about to see for the first time that we know of the original Feathers logo. Sorry, I had to get more paper towels. It looks like you can see it. I'm trying not to wear it off. It looks like it's a goldish color, you see it? It's freaking cool. Oh man, this is so badass. I'm like geeking out over this right now. Oh, I don't want to wear it off though, that's the only thing. Trying to preserve it the best I can. But if I can at least get the print off of it, we can replicate it. Oh, dude, this is awesome. This is it. This is an OG, the original Feathers identification for a rear grille or badge, if you will. This is it. We saved it. Dude, you have no idea how stoked I am right now. Should be the same. Yep. Like I said, I'm trying really hard not to wear the paint off of the original, although I don't think it's going to. I think we're all right on that. Just trying to rub lightly, very lightly, for obvious reasons here. And obviously when I go to get this sandblasted and fixed up, I'm gonna have to get that sticker off. I'll probably use a heat gun from the back and see if I can get it to loosen up. Hopefully it'll peel off without a problem. I hope. starting to see more of it. See it? Oh, yeah. Badass. So I hope the guy can replicate this. Like I said, I told you guys I want to try to film every part of the whole process, and I plan on staying true to those words. And hopefully the other one will do that too. We'll see. I said 2 years only. You have no idea how bad it's killing me to work without music right now.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. I see you.
Well, hello to you too.
Hi, Diane.
I don't like that. You were just rude to me. I'm
I
tired.
got a video rolling. Oh, shit, man. It's getting there, guys. It is getting there. Ooh. So it's like a bronzish tag originally. That's it. It's got the weather wheel with the Fedder's name blowing out of it. How cool is that? That actually might be the thumbnail for the video. Oh, I'm at it. See if I can get this one at all. Shits and giggles. Why not? That is beyond awesome. See, there's multiple variations of this actually. There's the 4-vent one, the 3-vent one, the one with just 2 vents with one side blank. There's this version with 2, there's this version with 3 side vents. Then there's a king size one, which is probably the rarest. The 3-vent one with 2 side vents seems to be the most common. I've seen them pretty deep too. So I'm sure they came in multiple sizes. Now I don't know if if that specifies a year, but Fedders kind of had a tendency to do what they wanted. And back then, they were top dog. They could. I'm a Fedders fanboy. I'm not even gonna try to hide that fact. If I can save both, that'd be even better. But if I can save just one, that'd be good too. That is so cool. I'm like geeking out here. Looks like they painted this twice. There's like a green under here. I don't know. We're on almost 13 minutes of this now. Hey, I told you I was going to go get you the full restoration video. You wanted the full version, so here it is. The only way to do this is patience and persistence. And if anyone's wondering, it's just 91% rubbing alcohol. That's all it is. It's like $2 a bottle. Works wonders. Has multiple purposes. This, cleaning tape deck heads, cleaning anything electronics really. Using as a fire starter. You name it. I'm actually a little bit weary of using a brush. I probably shouldn't use a brush on it. I don't want to freaking ship any of the shit that's supposed to be there away. This could be lead paint for all I freaking know.
Sorry.
It's okay. You don't gotta apologize, Diane.
I didn't know. Or are you still recording?
Yeah, it's alright.
Is it a voice?
Huh?
Is it a voice?
What do you mean, is it a voice?
Are they listening to us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's alright, though.
I don't
There's
know.
always somebody listening to you, Diane. If you have a smartphone, they're listening to you.
Well, excuse me, but you want me to use my... Well, I haven't used my sexy voice in a long time. I don't even know if I still have it.
I know you probably don't care, but no one in the community has ever seen this logo before. By sheer dumb luck, it looks like they painted this case when it was new. So
Oh.
I'm peeling the old freak. I'm about to see the original Feathers logo. I've never seen it before in person.
Feathers.
Feathers.
Just that's the company.
The brand name, yeah. I've seen their later logos before, but not their original one. I've only ever seen somebody describe what it used to look like.
Well, now you'll have it.
Oh my god, yeah.
So is that video for YouTube or just for you?
Both. Yeah, I don't want to use a brush on it because I don't want to scratch the actual logo off either. I'm just trying to get the paint
So
off
what are you
of it.
doing? Using alcohol?
Yep. It works, it's just slow. You could use a more aggressive cleaner, but the problem with that is it'll probably take the whole thing off. It's just counterproductive.
I'm so excited about it.
I'm sure you are.
I love that tree.
Yeah, Liz wants to cut it down.
I know. Don't let her.
No.
I don't care about that one down there. That's a good climbing tree. Both of them are good climbing trees. Of course, they won't let Miranda climb.
I will. They go, she might get hurt. Be like, yes, so what? They're going to. Kids get hurt.
All the time. I told Liz the other night, she wants her to be the acorn too. And I said, there's different factors here. There's different dynamics. I don't think she sees that. At one point, she might not like you guys at all. That's normal.
Mm-hmm. I'll be more surprised if she doesn't ever go through that phase.
I know, everybody does. I remember I didn't want to be seen with my mother, and I loved my mom. Even when I didn't want to be seen with her. Ooh, Denise and I had it for breakfast. Denise stopped for Chinese, and we had Chinese sitting on the porch.
Oh, yeah?
Well, no, that's not what I'm getting at. Waiting, this is what I'm in Port Portland, waiting for it. There's this lady, and I don't know how it came up. Anyway, she said something about the election. And I was waiting for Trump to come out of her mouth.
Yeah.
She says Harris.
Yeah, you guys are outnumbered in this county, Diane.
Always, they just vote straight Republican, and it's mostly Republicans.
See, I'm not a Republican.
I know, you're what I am, but you tend to go towards Republicans.
I do. The Republicans would stand a much better chance if they'd stop rambling on about abortion.
Oh no.
All right. So, we're back at it. I got freaking help today. Gonna see. I'm assuming that the freaking thing is dead of charge, but we're gonna find out officially. It has no freaking. It feels like there's nothing in there, but we're gonna find out for sure. I just staged a photo for these. I'm gonna put the case and the grill out of the way where they can't be harmed. Got K-Dogs here, gonna hook some freaking gauges up to it, and we're gonna see what we are up against. And this will be my winter project. I actually have a 53 up there. I got it in a 49 Philco. We gotta restore too, Dave.
Yep.
I can't even say Dave because we're both
It's the
equally
same.
guilty.
Yep.
What I should do is fucking set up a spot downstairs. It's always gonna be hot enough down there now to fire them up.
Yeah.
People just feel like carrying that behemoth down the steps though.
This?
No, that thing's heavier, I think.
All right.
It should honestly be a relatively easy restoration process. Before I disconnect any wires, I want to draw a, yeah.
Makes sense.
Absolutely. Never mind my burn pile. The PA's under a burn ban right now. It's excessively dry. And honestly, up until now, right about now, it was actually really windy all day.
Yeah, we're kind of lucky it's pretty still.
Yeah. We are officially starting the gutting process. Okay, I see that just kind of clips in. That should polish up relatively nicely, honestly.
Was that the copper?
No, the yeah, the faceplate. Main thing, and it's very important, I can't stress it enough, when you're doing restoration like this, get yourself a Ziploc bag or a box and put all your parts in it.
Yep.
The reasoning for that should be obvious, but just in case anyone is curious, I don't think I have any dumb viewers. I think all my viewers are smart viewers. I have no reason to believe that I have dumb viewers, but in case someone, by some chance is, you don't want to lose your parts.
That leads to what we call the big sad.
Yeah, I have smart viewers.
They're smarter than the average bears.
If you're into this kind of thing, chances are you're smarter than the average person.
One would hope so.
One would hope so.
Well, sometimes proven wrong.
So I'm going to put this bullet piercing valve on the high side. There's a lot of bends and turns and coily stuff going on here, so I want to put it in the straight section.
That's the anvil piece.
Yeah, so I just got to back this out 3 turns, so 1, 2, 3, okay. This is probably going to be the right size.
Okay.
And I'm going to face this kind of cattywampus over here because I want the hole to be in a
Facing
place
out.
that's really easy to braze back shut when, you know, Kenny's ready to mess with it.
Yeah. Let's get this. Is that mud or is that styrofoam between the rows?
No, that's intentional, but I don't know what the heck it is.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's going to bite down like this. So I guess I'll...
But like,
Well, here's the problem. Like, he might not be able to slide it in and out of the sleeve depending on where he put this. That sucks. That might not be a good spot for it. Maybe I want to put it here instead. Right, and then I can face it like that. Yeah, that's a better spot. Because what do you think? Do you think he's going to want to store it in the sleeve? I assume so.
if he's taking it apart, it's gonna be apart for a while. In pieces. Even if, well, you're gonna take your bullet piercing valve off, right?
Well, I can if there's charge in it. I can't do that.
Mm. Take these strings off here. That'd be a good idea. That's the
Got another thing coming. Yeah, this sandpaper's shot.
You got a whole roll.
Let's see how fast we can gut this fucking thing.
Probably take me longer to
What
put
do
the piercing valve on here.
we need Phillips
Alright.
and whatever kind of screws.
Oh, I have a hardware. All right, this will do. So this is a 1955, 1956 Fetters.
This is a Weather Bureau, right?
Yep. Technically, a 1957, which is the first generation weather wheel, technically is a Weather Bureau too. Weather wheel, Weather Bureau, tomatoes.
I mean, well, the 57s were Weather Bureau. Were the 58s as well? I forget when.
Up to 59.
Up to 59.
Now, do
19
Feathers
19
actually call it Weather Wheel, or is that just what we call it in the community?
I think that's what we call it in the community.
Oh, okay.
Although it came from somewhere, I'm pretty sure I did see it in an ad one time. But so first thing you start with is the cord. It is a
220 volt.
220 volt on 15 amp. Although I'm putting all 12 gauge in, we're not fucking around.
Yep. That's one shot.
Now I'll put a freaking 20 amp plug on it too. Even though it probably don't even use 12, I bet you. What's it say on here?
It's like
Oh,
7.
7.7 amps.
Oh,
The
that's
15 is way more than enough to hear.
Oh my god, yeah. Like I said, it's a pretty efficient air conditioner, honestly, it is.
Well, that's what you get with the B series, right? That was the
Yeah.
whole idea.
Yep.
Whirlpool
And
motor.
one of the good things about doing it the way we're doing this is
start
like
taking-
filming the whole thing is because when I put it back together, if I have any questions, I can just go back and look at my own video. Now you guys ain't gonna see this video right now until probably next year. This is right now it's October 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're starts.
So it begins.
All right, so we're not taking any wires off until we draw it, but we are gonna get started on gutting it. You're gonna see the lines get cut, compressor pulled out in pieces. Usually what I do is we pull the cooling system out in one piece. Being that it's already flat on charge, I feel no guilt about cutting it up. And that also gives me a chance to put a thermal expansion valve in it as well. Or I should say have a thermal expansion valve put into it.
Okay.
You said this is R22, right?
Yeah, according to the chemical compound on the data plate.
Hey, that's not gonna lie. This yours?
Yes.
Looks like this piece here is just the cover. Yeah, we're gonna leave that on.
Leave it on.
No, this piece here for now, I think it's all attached. We'll find out in a minute. I can't believe how good a shape this thing is in, man. Dude, guys have been bugging me for years to do a video like this where I show every
Step of the way.
step of the way.
Oh, it takes a little bit.
It's gonna be like a 10-hour video.
Oh yeah, I think my longest video right now is 2 hours and 22 minutes. Oh no, that's on the Hi-Fi channel. Yeah, I don't know what my longest video was.
That was probably when we
This
did the
one is-
Monitor 10s versus the L100.
No, it was actually the one my first time I showed how to make a quad album.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you want me to hit the back fan shroud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely, dude. We're ripping and tearing, my friend.
I go.
Oh, I see. This is all one piece too, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a clamshell. That's right.
Somebody say One Piece, King of the Pirates?
Oh no, it's a separate piece. It looks like.
Not the
I
one.
think I don't. Hell if I know. Like I said, we're not rushing it. We're just. Oh yeah, it's. This
Some
piece
right
here just
here.
kind of goes down like that and pulls out. Like I said, I'm gonna go all kinds of funky colors. That's for the vent. We're gonna do all kinds of funky stuff with this unit.
You got it, trot it.
So we're gonna paint the fan a rainbow color.
No. I'm thinking
fan blade.
a compressor like a cool looking green. The fan motor maybe a red. Oh, the compressor, the B series will look cool in red.
Yeah.
And the base pan's gonna be that green because I want that aqua green because I kind of want to try to keep the outside appearance factory. This I'm gonna do this in gloss black like it is because it looks freaking cool instead of flat black.
Yeah, you're right, it's flat.
figured that.
There's
Dude, even the screws down here are in good shape. The bulkhead's gonna... I can't tell if this is one piece or not. I feel like it is.
Let me get this screw out.
Yeah, she's flat, man.
I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere.
And demonetized.
You know
We're what 5 minutes in and
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Okay, this is... You can't be demonetized if you're already demonetized.
modern problems require modern solutions.
Okay, yeah, this does come out separately. Alright. So, note to self. This is gonna be, might be a little tricky, so I might have to go back and watch my own shit. Now, I am gonna upload all these clips and keep them private in case for some reason my videos get deleted. But my goal is to have one long video of this at the end. Like, whatever we're doing, we're not taking off any wires yet.
Snip.
Okay, look at that.
That's cool.
It's got the freaking relay.
Oh, of course.
I hate them damn relays. They confuse me. Which is funny because I'm an industrial electrician by trade and do a shit that's probably 1,000 times more complicated in theory.
Got it?
And I get my ass kicked by this. Ah,
Freedom.
we're getting there. Look at that. That's
Little
cool.
dirty. Honestly, this evaporator on the back side, it's clean.
What?
For
Oh, well, they ran the filter through it. I don't know, man. I don't think that... If that's 12,000 BTUs, that's impressive.
It's kind of small.
It is.
Sure,
That's
it's not
not
like a 10 or something. But would
That
they
looks
put,
like an 8.
But what I was gonna say, maybe even an 8. But would they put a B in something that small?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Eight's actually the smallest I've ever seen. And Kenny's Philco Ford Noiseless has a B series in it.
Is that right?
That,
Oh.
I think that Philco Ford is a 6, and it has a
They
B
put a
series
B
in
in
it.
a 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know the 49 Philco's got a that's a half horse B. That's 5,700 BTUs per hour.
This thing is so easy to work on, it's not even funny.
And the hole.
The lime and the coconut. A little Harry, what's that, Harry Nielsen? I think it is.
Well, hopefully the
Little yacht
video's
rock.
not picking it up. You want a little WD-40, Dave?
Well, I got it now, but as soon
Hey,
as
you're
another
gonna
one-
need it. I'll get it.
Yeah, it's
I'll go over the
Dave,
obstacle
I might
course.
need your, no, we're good. I was gonna say, I might need your services with the long screwdriver for this one. But I'm getting it. We're good. I'm sure there's a
The
joke
look on
in there.
Dave's
somewhere.
face
I'm
just
like,
now
I'm
is-
already thinking of a couple.
Shut up, Dave.
You know where my golden mind goes.
Fucking dodo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you are who you are.
I should know what to expect from you by now.
You're who the company keeps. Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly. Words I can't.
Oh, wait
But
a
you know
second.
what I mean. Yeah. Something like
think
that. Yes.
Oh, there was an optical illusion. I was like, oh, it looks like there's a pinhole over
It
there.
was an optical conclusion.
Yeah.
Optical conclusion. Come on, man.
So what are you guys doing? You're gonna lift the bulkhead and the fan and everything out as one, and then leave the cooling system in here?
Yep.
That'll make it a little easier to do a leak check.
Yep,
Because
and
it's flat. There's zero
And then
pressure.
we're cutting the tubes out, and we'll pressurize if we can, or if you don't have the equipment to do it right here, I'll Kenny do it sometime. I want to put the condenser and the evaporator under heavy pressure, and the other possibility. Oh, I doubt if it leaked out of the terminals because the compressor runs. So that tells me that it never sparked an arc. We should be good on that.
Well, we'll know when we pressure up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pressure on the sealed system just using my favorite keyboard duster
There you
spray. That'll put some positive pressure on
I
it. But
am-
that's before it gets cut open.
I am really thinking that the leak is where they tighten the compressor up.
It could be.
Because the B series ain't supposed to be tight; it's supposed to float.
Yeah, it could very well be.
We all float.
I mean, I ain't able to move the cap tube out from under there.
All
I'm
right.
not really gonna mess with it. 'Cause
If there wasn't a leak, I don't want to create it.
Look how simple this is.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Dave, I'm sorry. I promised you I was going to get it, and I didn't end up doing
Here's
it.
the ventilation control right here.
Very important feature.
The most important feature.
if it don't have it, it's junk.
Throw it
Scrap
out.
Yep.
Scrap it.
That'll be a fine piece of scrap at that point. A really expensive piece of scrap. Then that's a secret I am taking to the grave.
All right, I'm gonna hold this so you don't scrape it up against the wall here. I'm sure you don't want to do that.
Yeah, the buttons, that'd be good.
You're holding on okay
Probably
so
put
far.
this in here too. That's the clamp for the, because I want to shine that up. Like I said, I try not to leave any stones unturned. When I'm doing a restoration, I'm doing a restoration.
May as well, right? Go through all the effort.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think they would run an 8 on 220?
Yep.
Interesting.
Hey, they go down to like what, 6,000?
Oh yeah.
Some of the
Apartment
units,
style
yeah.
ones. This is obviously not an apartment one, but
That's probably why they're so efficient. They run on a higher voltage.
definitely. You try explaining that to the average person to look at you like, oh, you're using more electricity because it's 220. Like, no, that's not how it works.
Actually, it's quite the opposite. It uses less because it's 220 because the amps are lower.
These are the same idiots that freaking scrap these because they think it's inefficient. But I bet you if we run this, it probably draws less than 7 amps.
Yeah.
And it's probably just as, if not maybe even more efficient than a new one of the same BTU.
I wouldn't be surprised. And if it's less efficient, it ain't going to be my bunch.
No. And the coolness factor and the performance is going to make it worth it.
100%.
All right, so we come out of the, and it's 220, so it does not matter. Your polarity does not matter. And we go in. Let's look at take this apart a little bit more. Yeah, I think we do.
Man, that is a dusty mess. Do you want me to get you a vacuum or something?
That'll be all right.
Okay. Well, good, because I don't even know where it is anyway. Dave just almost yeet me in the head with that.
Oh, okay. This just goes in like that. Okay, I see it.
I know there's got to be more screws.
That's just a
than
freaking clamp.
one.
This just pushes in. Yep, look at that. It's like it was meant. It's almost like it was made to be serviced. Oh, that's right, it was. Yeah, they were made to be serviced.
It's back when engineers
Cared.
used to take things apart. Well, it fits in the model, so. You know how many times I've heard that?
Another piece. Hopefully we're showing you guys enough. I believe we are. If anything, the thing might be screwing us up a little bit. Look at the thermostat. It's freaking huge.
That's a very cool looking thermostat.
It is.
That is.
All right. So,
You want some masking tape and marker or something
for what?
to mark the wires?
Nope. What the diagrams for?
Well, because these look like they're the same color. That's the reason I'm asking.
they're all getting all new wires. These wires ain't going back in.
He did say that before, and you know, me being me, forgot probably 12 seconds later.
That's fine.
All right.
Happens to
So
me all
this
the
goes
time.
into.
He loves it.
We got here. We have one up here, which is labeled L1. We have 2, 4, and then this common block over here, or L2. Okay. And these are all 1, obviously. All right, so the one from the cord goes right over here to L1. The other one goes to L2.
Actually, everything's perfectly in frame here.
And obviously the ground just doesn't fucking matter where that goes. Put it anywhere.
Anything bare metal.
Yep.
This is actually grounded, even though it's that old.
It's gonna be. Yeah, it actually is grounded.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I didn't think things this old they actually grounded it.
I know some people disagree, but I think Fedder's is top notch.
And the results speak for themselves. Things, what, almost 70 years old.
It runs. And it runs well. It's just no charge. Which is not that big of a problem. In fact, I'm kind of glad. Because now I don't feel bad about really gutting it. Which I probably would have had, honestly, I might have had second thoughts on initially. Because right now I have no guilt about fully gutting this.
Maybe.
Well, Kenny's going to have a fun time fitting the TXV in there. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Unless he relocates it. Well, that's gonna be up
That's
to him.
really far away.
You just run more pipe. You just charge the customer more.
Hey now. Well, I lost a screw, but that's okay. I'm gonna use new hardware anyway for it. I don't know what kind of end it had on it, but the end was cut off. I'm gonna get a brand new one and convert it up to 12 gauge anyway. So
I think that these are screw heads. And they're going to be a royal. They're pain ass to find. You know these are not picks, but they will.
all right. So the one neutral goes where?
I mean, sure.
Okay. There's this little contact block in the back here.
Does the fan run on 110?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, it can't because there's no neutral.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, we'd have to have, there has to be a 3-wire system for that. Which I could convert it to that if I wanted to.
I thought maybe it was picking up the neutral from the ground or
I
something.
could literally run. I literally could make this a lot more efficient and run it. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't because you're up in the voltage, yeah, so it wouldn't matter. But if I wanted to get fancy with it, I could put a 110 motor in there. I'd have to hook a dryer plug up to it, which would be kind of counterproductive. There'd be absolutely zero benefit to doing that. So there's this little contact block in here, which, oh, I see. Yeah, look at that. It's 220, so it really doesn't freaking matter. So that goes to a little contact block between this one here goes to bottom one here. Yep.
This damn shadow and stuff, I can't see what the hell I'm doing. It's definitely a screw.
What you trying to get out of there?
Threw it out of the head of a Phillips screw.
Oh, is
So
there a
I'm
bunch
just
of crap in there trying
Yeah.
to dig out?
That's all you need to pick to just fuck around with it.
And this one here is what black it looks like. I can't really tell. Yep,
Let's see.
black. And this goes to number 4. So number 4 comes out of here, goes down and over and into this terminal here. That's black.
Oh, interesting. It's just a junction block.
And
That's
it goes
cool.
from here over to your fan motor. That's done. We'll disconnect the fan motor, can be completely disconnected.
Nice. What a great design.
Dude, it is, ain't it? Like I said, it was made to be serviced.
Not that it ever probably needed to be, because when you bought these things, they would last 50 years.
Yeah, somebody screwed up when they put the, this is what color? This is white too, and this goes into, hydraulic compressor.
Dang, I can't see what I'm doing.
There's also a relay here. It's very unfortunate, but whatever. I'll figure it out. I figured it out the last 2 times I worked with one.
I'm
Because
guessing
the terminals are labeled different.
I'm guessing the idea is to energize the coil of the relay with the switch rather than, or the thermostat rather than.
And I think it's with the start winding. They're like a different.
This is uncharted
forget.
waters for me. I've never
They were okay.
messed around with something like that before.
Yeah, I think they got the relay that disengage. It engages the start in the run winding, and then it kicks it out after a certain a certain voltage in the run.
Oh, really?
Something. Yeah, it's.
That's kind of
I
weird.
forget exactly how. It's been a while.
So it takes the start winding out
Out
after it
of-
comes up
yeah.
to speed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So there's it's either the switch on the motor or
What we're gonna do now is
Exactly.
I am drawing the relay.
Any luck, Dave?
We have here we
strip
have.
that out. 'Cause that's gonna be bad, sad times.
These actually labeled. Yeah, these ones are. Yeah.
It's always one damn screw, right?
4,
No, it's 2 of 'em.
6, 1.
They're full of crap.
Do you think we're gonna have to drill it out, or?
I hope not. I mean, it's not like they're hard in there. It's just that they're full of crap, and if I strip it out, then we're gonna have to strip it out.
Oh, so you haven't started to cam out the screwdriver yet?
No,
It's just
no,
not
I wanted
biting.
I hate doing that.
Especially in that spot. That's a really terrible
Oh,
spot to
it's
have to
fun.
drill out a
It's
screw.
great. It's just like working on modern cars.
No, actually, it really
like
sucks.
all the room to just get your whole body and contort around and twist your wrists in 15 different positions. Good times.
0.5 would not recommend.
Agreed.
Okay, that's your relay.
Any luck?
No, there's too much crap in there. Oh, once I pick around in there, I can.
Okay, I
get
see
the
there's a
crap
start
out.
capacitor and a run capacitor.
Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
that's awful.
The run's probably the big one, I would assume, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like the. Yeah. That comes to S is just like that. A tri-file. Sure. Super pointy, but it'll have to do. Another bomb across his head.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. Look at you.
Just like Miranda right on your nose.
Oh, that freaking hurt, dude.
Oh, like that.
Now, this one's a side with a bump on it. I'm not really sure why that's there. Probably an indicator of some kind, but I'll draw it on there just for all intents and purposes. And you got this other one here with 2 blue wires, but I really don't think it matters where it goes. That's your run. This is your run cap, I would assume, right? Yeah. Run cap. Then your star cap is just a little cylinder thing with 2 fucking blue wires coming out of it. Bigger.
I need a pointer.
One goes to.
These are not the right tools for the job.
You need a pick,
One
right?
goes to 6.
I don't know where one is. I'll also be using that right now. What?
That singer.
Fuck my vocal cords.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't need vocal cords to
Vocal cords?
sing.
Who needs vocal cords?
Ready, Harry?
Mock.
Yeah!
Ing.
Yeah!
Bird.
Yeah!
Sorry, Dave.
Yell or something else.
Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
That probably just got us 5 subscribers there and lost us 10.
But it gained us 5, and that's all that matters.
Yep. Alright, so this one here comes out of there and goes right into here. And this, I'm assuming, is your start cap, right? The little guy.
Good old in and out.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying is you're gonna get Russ a pick set for Christmas?
It's not a bad idea. Huh. He probably has one. I just don't know where it is.
Oh,
Right.
cool. This thing just fucking clamps in there.
Nice.
I hope the new one's the same way. Probably not.
How about no?
How about, yeah.
Well, being how all 3 of us can't be in here at the same time,
shit.
I am.
Oh, okay. It's a freaking. Look at that. It's a canister. So I can pull the old one out and slide the new one back in. That's badass. Has the
Yeah, you could just take the E-wash.
has the specifications right on it, like so. Made in USA, buddy. Imagine that. I hope I'm in focus the whole time.
It did go out of focus before, but I fixed it.
Did it?
This phone is
Thank you.
kind of funky like that.
So, this say 0.141 microfarads? I think it does.
141.
No, it looks like it's 0.141. I'll be hitting up freaking Rob on that one, I think. Or Kenny.
No, it's 141.
Is it?
Yeah.
141 microfarads.
That's such a weird value.
Or Kenny, Kenny or Rob. Probably Kenny, honestly, because he probably replaced 1,000 of these already.
That's a very unusual capacitance, though.
141 MFB and 220 VAC.
That's another thing. It shouldn't even be an M. It should be the micro symbol. Otherwise, it's like 141 megafarads. Because it's a capital
Yeah,
M.
but we know what it means.
I know that, but
The average Joe probably doesn't, though. Pressure term, I think that just clamps in, right? Yeah.
I guess you could pull this out.
This
if you really
compressor
wanted
has
to.
5 wires going to it.
Oh my god.
So this particular model compressor requires a start relay then. That explains it.
Any luck, Dave?
No, I'm probably stripping it out.
Hey, you get some WD-40 spray, or did you do that
I
already?
already did that. It's just the head of the damn screws are full of crap. And I'm trying to clean them out, but they're hard
I
to
don't think
clean
you're
out.
stripping it, dude. I think it's just fucking.
Right now it'd be nice to have something like compressed to just shoot down in there and
You mean like this?
yeah. So I don't wanna use all
Yeah,
that.
exactly like that.
We're not going to use all of it, obviously.
Why
I'll let
not,
you do
man?
that.
Why do I have to do it?
Just bash off the head and just fucking let the can go.
Well, then we can't leak test it.
Off of 2, it's gonna go
Those are rivets.
to the.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
can't
true.
get those. There's
That's
a
not a
gas.
rivet.
Yeah, there's a gasket here, and the whole thing probably lifts up around it. It's probably a mouse hole.
No, because you already got the one screw out.
There was one screw there. Yeah.
No. That's riveted in there to hold the this mouse hole piece on. I don't think that
So
goes
that's not a
anywhere.
screw. Alright.
No, I don't think
It
that's
felt
a
like
screw.
a screw for a little
Oh,
bit.
hang on. Oh, it's definitely a screw.
No, I think
Gotta
it's
be.
hanging up on the rubber gasket. Really?
That's
It could be.
some beautiful light.
Actually, you know what? I think it is a rivet. Probably has to be drilled out.
No way.
That sucks.
Let me see that freaking screwdriver. I mean, maybe. So if it's a rivet, then we can't fuck it up, right? Let's try it.
I'll just watch Kevin's
Yeah,
head.
that looks like it's riveted in there.
I'm not gonna stab Kevin.
I hope not. Poor Kevin.
That looks like a rivet.
Okay.
I mean, the only way to know for sure would be to turn this on its side and look at what the bottom of it looks like.
Well, we can do that.
Yeah, there's nothing.
That is a rivet.
I thought so. Well, that's why it won't come out. So if we
Wasting my
pull
damn
on
wood.
this bulkhead, yeah, that's. I don't think that's a
I
screw.
felt like I felt some detents in there, like you know, the Phillips head screw.
Oh, hang on. Nah. We can drill it out.
It looks like a rivet.
Alright. At least I don't have to waste my time anymore with it.
There you go. One thing I do want to do quick is get this freaking compressor cover off, so I can see what the hell we got going on in here.
At least
Here's some free spray.
you know you can actually get high up that stuff. It's,
Oh, yeah.
high by well,
This
is
probably.
it cellular. I think it's cellular I can't fucking speak today.
This probably has
gonna
something
try.
in there to make it like
Oh, no,
burn you
it's-
or something,
it-
so that you don't inhale it
well,
on purpose.
I mean,
Do not use on camera mirrors. That sounds like a really bad idea. That'll just destroy it.
There's your. This thing's dusty as dusty can be, man.
yeah. Alright, let me go put.
That's
the,
your compressor terminal cover.
Yeah, those are rivets.
Okay.
The question is,
And this is why we bring an engineer.
yeah, unfortunately, that was not a really good design decision.
No, because I'm like, it's hole you in there.
Oh, that's loose. Look at that. Yikes. That's no good, huh?
No, but miraculously, it's not burned.
No, it's not.
It's a thermal cutout, right?
Yeah. What the point of that is?
Thermal cutout?
No, I know what the point of thermal
Oh, okay.
cutout
I was gonna say, but
mean-
of course you know what the point of that is.
No, that's a thermal cutout. I'm talking about the.
This weird configuration.
No, this third wire kind of hangs out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I've never seen that
Alright.
before.
Wasn't this like the what B series was like that? No, it was your S in your 57.
I guess since we're here, is it alright if I put a little WD-40 on there?
Yeah.
I get a drink for your pick.
I'd actually prefer it because that'll make it easier for me to get this apart. I mean, I'm just going to cut them for now, but
Oh, I see.
yeah, because I do not want to mess that up. That'll be catastrophic. If we burn the seals out on that, yeah, that would suck ass.
That would be a really big
And
problem.
it would make Kenny not very happy with us. Hey, these two, I can't freaking see what color these are, dude. Look at their eyes.
Okay, let me get out of the way. I have a paper towel if you want to use it to wipe it down.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, I can't say I've ever seen that used as a solvent before to wash dirt off, but
It works.
if it works, it works.
I never used it as that, but sometimes you gotta do what you can with what you got. And I believe, in my non-expert opinion, that this is one of those times.
Hey, can't argue with results, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, most of them are black and yellow and white anyway, but hey. Alright, so.
I think that other one's actually brown, but because it's so bright outside.
This
you
one
can't
here?
really-
Okay, well, I can make it brown. Actually, I want them different colors anyway.
Silly,
So here's your,
yeah, this probably used to be brown. Yeah, if you look at them next to each other, it's brown.
we're gonna look this up.
You almost
like
can't even
this
tell
for a
though.
second.
No, Kevin. Don't be wasting their pressure tester.
I gotta think about this because I could not fuck this up.
I mean, if you want, I could take some pictures of it for you.
Yeah, but I'd like to definitely have a good diagram though, regardless. And this one here just kind of comes out. There. This one here kind of sits down here. That was what? 1, 3, and 2.
I'm gonna wash my hands. They're all full of shit.
Oh yeah. Dusties.
This one here just jumpers out to right down here. Three goes the yellow one, and that goes to the yellow one. It goes to number what? Number 6. Goes to number 3. Yep. All right. That's loose, it.
Yep.
I'll probably save that, honestly. There's probably nothing wrong with it. I'm not really sure what to replace it with anyway, unless Kenny knows. Which I'm sure he could figure something out. So I do not recommend doing this without making a wiring diagram. Because even if you lose your pictures, a wiring diagram doesn't lie. The colors are irrelevant. I just put the colors down to be easier. They could all be the same color, and the diagram would be the same. All right, so this black one here, yeah, I think this one was brown. Yeah, it was. This black one here goes to the run cap on this side. The run cap on this side goes over here to, yeah. Yep. And that was black, I said, right?
Yep.
At the end of the video, I'll put all the pictures too.
Yeah, that's stuff you're taking.
Yep. All right, so this white one here, I think it's white. Yeah, it is white. Goes to that doesn't make any sense. Do you think that would go in line with the one of these? Doesn't.
Well, it's going to the overload
Well, I guess
protector.
this one here does, yeah, okay. Okay, so this is a white one that goes from top of number 4 here to terminal 1 on the overload. That's what color is that white?
Yep.
You guys break it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on it though.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
Cool. No wonder you couldn't get those screws out. They ain't screws.
Thanks. Oh, that boy ain't right.
The unit's like trolling you.
Yeah, it is.
Someone from like
The
70
brown
years ago
one-
was like, some fool
The
who
brown
gets
one
screwed
goes
in here.
right here, and it goes. The brown it goes to number 2 on the relay.
This is so cool.
This is
Russ drawing his own little schematics. And, I mean, that's one area where the modern units have the edge, is that they have the schematic built right in.
Yeah, the problem is half the people can't read them.
Well, we can, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, for sure. This blue one here goes to.
Now, luckily for me, Better's used the same colors for like 20 years, from like the 70s to the 90s. So
Well, the blue one goes to number 5. Goes right here to number 5.
oh, my daughter's.
There.
really,
That's my daughter's.
that looks intentional. How did they make that like perfectly circular like that?
One did my daughter's.
I hate those sons of bitches.
What do they look like? I don't even think I've ever seen one.
Aren't they bees?
They're wasps.
Yeah, those
They-
they're
they-
nasty.
They just build their nests out of mud instead of paper.
Gotcha. This relay here goes from number.
Yeah, there were
2
some mud wasp daubers inside of my glacier
Number
breeze that I
2
got
here.
back in April.
Oh
up
boy.
to.
It was tiny. It was like
Oh,
half the size of
this
my
one.
thumb.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wouldn't it be funny, like, if they built it
I
inside
was-
the unused road?
That's fine.
If they were smart, they would, but they're not, so they didn't. Yeah, I can see through it. A little dirty, but
That's fine. You know, do right will take care of anything.
Goes right there. You're not wrong.
more gooder.
Oh yeah.
You made it
More-
gooder.
That's my favorite thing to say. More gooder.
It's the best. It's the
We're pretty
best.
much done. As far as the electrical goes.
Once we get those rivets out, we can take the whole
This
freaking
white one
bulkhead
here
out.
goes
Yeah,
to.
that's
The white one goes
And
to
then
the
once we get
selector
the
switch
bulkhead out, we
L2.
can pressure test it and see where the leak is.
Alright.
Get some soapy water and we're good to go. Although it might be so bad, it'll be obvious where it
This
is.
white one goes from L2. I bet you it's right down there.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
L2 to what? White wire L2 goes to this block right here.
Oh, I
it's a
should have
really
brought
short
2
fucking
cans
rod.
instead of 1. Although this is a lot. This is 10 ounces.
It's enough.
It's not going to be a lot of pressure. It's going to be like maybe 80, 90 psi. But if it's a bad enough
You'll-
leak, you'll know.
You don't know. Yeah. I mean, hell, if you had like an air compressor, it goes to like 120.
Yeah, but you really don't ever want to put compressed air in these things because there's too much moisture in it, and that's
This
really,
blue
really
one
bad for the
goes
compressor.
from 5.
I think it's your time to soothe.
Seriously?
Yeah, Miranda's looking for you.
Alright, hang on. I gotta finish this diagram. I'm almost done. Not saying a really good time to stop.
Okay.
You got 5 goes
I'm
to this blue
Just
one.
waiting for the play.
The blue one right here. And the blue one goes to the thermostat. Alright, so I draw a T-stat yet.
See, that color
Right
is
here.
still, they use that in the 90s to the thermostat blue.
Really?
If you don't want to be on film, just step back.
Goes to this one. Yep. Which is yellow.
Quite a bit of
Not
time
that
left.
matters. And the other end of the T-stack goes to
I just with my video.
goes to the bottom of the terminal number 5,
Eat on the TV.
and it's
You
a
kinda
blue
have to.
wire. How's your game going, Seth?
They're winning
Oh,
34-17.
Yeah, they're crushing them.
Jesus Christ.
I thought there was a tear in the
Is it sprinkled?
No, it was just, no, it was a piece of lint.
Yes, another touchdown.
I respect it. I don't understand it.
Not a football fan?
Sports, period. I respect them. I just don't get them. But hey, most people tell me they don't get this, so. It's not that, I mean, I get why people like it. What I mean by I don't get it is that I don't understand what the fuck's going on at all. All I see is a bunch of people trying to catch this and they're trying to put it there.
I feel that way about soccer.
See, now soccer for me is the easiest sport for me to understand, so I'll watch that no problem. I
All right,
can't
boys.
watch football unless it's with you because I don't know what's happening.
So here's the entire wiring diagram. If it'll even freaking show. Oh, the freaking sun. This sun really fucking blows right now, you know it?
There's literally not a cloud in the sky.
All right, boys, have at it. I'll be back.
All right.
Go away and do your thing and learn these guys something.
All right, well, I guess I'll do a pressure test.
All right.
Because electrically, it's done.
Do you want me to draw those ribbons then?
Yeah, I guess you have no choice, right?
All right.
Someone had it apart at one point.
You think so?
Oh yeah, the screws are have a little bit of strip on them,
Interesting.
which is very It is. Oh, these the thermostat ones are completely stripped.
That's weird. All right, so we know this has no pressure in it now, so whatever.
Yep.
Question is, can I put any pressure in it?
What I'll do is I'll soak the shit out of this fucking thing in deoxit.
You know, you might even want to put that in the ultrasonic cleaner.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I do have one of those now.
I saw that yesterday. I was like, ooh, this is a nice toy to have. What do you think, Dave? Are we going to find the leak?
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I bet you it's right where I showed that in the first video anyway, but I bet you that's where it's at.
Duh, don't do that.
Let's see.
That's stupid.
Freedom.
What size drill do you think I should use? 5/16? Well, we just need to drill out the head of the rivet.
We can look at the bottom of it and see if it goes through. I'm pretty sure it is a rivet. What they were thinking by doing that, I don't know. But we're gonna put screws in when we put it back
Who
together.
left the damn valves open on this thing?
Oh, the last guy
no.
used it.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
Hey, Rod.
There's the adjustment to make it colder. Oh, you know I'm gonna fuck with that.
Wouldn't be you if you didn't. All right, let's see
Absolutely.
where it is.
All right, I better go inside before I get myself in trouble. I'll be back.
Okay, drink up.
Drink up, little buddy.
Well, that sucks. I don't hear anything hissing out.
It's had a very small pinhole that started from the factory and just. Because the guy said that we got off and said that in the mid 70s, roughly, is when it stopped cooling.
So this hasn't worked in decades?
Yeah.
That sucks. We're trying to get the rest of it out of the can.
I'll try to hook my ear in on the situation. see
Well,
if
I
can
was
hear-
not expecting this to happen.
Just so I can hear the little.
You hear anything? I mean, it's holding 50 psi, which admittedly isn't much, but
It's also not a little.
no, it's not like. I think this is empty now.
I always could want a bit more.
Actually, I got this at Horrible Fright.
Oh. Hazard fraud.
And it's made in USA, which is kind of cool. It's probably one of the only things in the store made there.
I can't hear anything.
That sucks. Well, that's the end of the line for this, so I guess close the valve so that next time somebody goes to use it, they don't go, "Who left the freaking valve open?" Well, that's not what I expected to have happen.
No.
I kind of thought it was going to be a really big, really obvious leak.
You didn't hear it?
Nope.
No, I can't.
No, and the pressure hasn't really moved either.
And it was completely flat when
It
we
was,
tapped into
yeah,
it.
it was
so
empty. There was zero pressure in there.
It's usually when they're flat, there's usually like a PSI or two just left sitting in there.
Well, that's weird.
Then again, Kenny has run into had situations where leaks are just mystical creatures.
Well, that's why HVAC techs get paid what they get paid, because it isn't an easy job.
No.
This may be a candidate for a halogen leak detector, which I don't have.
Not the real fancy ones with the sniffer and stuff.
Yeah, and those things unfortunately have a lot of false positives.
Oh, that's lovely. So you can be trying to brace somewhere where there's no leak then. So he was thinking that cap tube rubs against, well, I'm sure he showed you.
Yeah, I
Which would
moved
make
it a
sense.
little bit, and
And
we could spray some bubbles on there and just see.
yeah.
Soapy water.
Usually it's the ends of the coil that go, if they do leak. Or joints somewhere in the system. I don't know.
Well, I was not expecting this, and now I don't know what to do.
Look at it.
The only thing to do is to throw soapy water at certain parts of it, but I mean, if it's not hissing, like if you don't hear it hiss,
Hissing,
well, you're
you're
gonna see
not.
no bubbles.
You'll see very small.
You know what you could do for me, Dave? Get a water bottle, an empty one out of the garbage,
Yeah.
and just put like a bunch of pumps of dish soap in there, and then fill it up with water and shake it up. Okay, we're back now. We're gonna pour some soapy water on the cap tube and see if it bubbles. It's in kind of a crappy spot.
I'm going to shield you from
Yeah, that
through
helps.
the shadow. Because why make billions when you can make millions? Should I use more soap?
How much soap did you use? Did you use a lot?
Just a couple pumps. Not soapy enough.
It's got a fair bit in there.
Okay. I think those rivets real nicely. That's me running joke in this video. Stupid rivets. Do you need light?
Oddly enough, yes, I think I do.
Cast the dark shadow and then bring the pathetic.
Oh, let me take your picture.
Russ is probably right. It's probably,
Your picture.
I don't know, I don't see any bubbles though. I mean, I can try to bubble these terminal covers.
And, oh,
You can get her in front of the 56 we're gutting because it'll be her someday.
We're filming right now. I paused it, but I started a new segment.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm also blocking everyone's view.
oh,
I'm
is
just
that
bubbling the terminals.
So in the shadow.
I don't know, I don't see anything. Well, Russ, I wasn't expecting this.
Miranda, that's gonna be your air conditioner one day. Tell her all about it, Daddy.
1956 feathers.
I got a video of it. She's got a frozen peach in her mouth.
I won't put her in the camera, don't worry. What didn't you expect?
Well, I
See,
thought that it would be
nothing.
hissing and bubbling, but it's not. It's holding 55 psi.
What?
Yeah.
Well, the guy did say it stopped in like mid 70s. Stopped cooling.
Yeah, but it should have been pretty obvious if it like puked its charge after 20 years.
Steve's over there jamming us with Led Zeppelin.
I like that.
Shadow.
Yeah, I was not expecting this. I thought it would have been like.
So what do you say happened to the video? We're good. We didn't lose it, did we?
No, I just stopped it and then I started another
okay.
segment.
Cool.
Just because Dave went in the house.
All right.
It's one of the upper loops.
I'm telling you where I think the freaking leak is.
Well, I
We
poured
tried.
soapy water over there and nothing happened.
Really?
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Dave put a
All right,
pretty
what
good
I'm
amount of
gonna
soap
do
in here.
is I'm gonna have Kenny fucking put the condenser in the evaporator under excessive pressure.
Yeah.
What do you think is safe without damaging it? 400, 500?
No. I think you can't really go above 150.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought because when they said on their tag, someone said 350 psi, or that's what they're tested at, maybe.
Well, for operating pressure.
Well, the high side will take it, but the low side won't. That's the problem. The low side's not designed to see a pressure that high. The high side that'll go 300-400 psi,
All right,
probably no
so
problem.
we'll put it to maximum he thinks it can hold.
Yeah.
And freaking just make sure because the tubing I can do all new because I'm doing a TXV on it.
Yeah, that
The
might
cap
be a
tubes, we
moot
don't even
point.
need it anymore.
Yeah, so I mean, it would be a lot easier to try to find it.
Well, but you gotta think that leak, 50 some years though, it had to drift out of there. But yeah, I don't want a leak, dude. I want that thing to be freaking forever.
Solid.
You know, never have to worry about it.
Mhm.
Which I believe it will, because that compressor is low hours. I'm putting all new caps and everything in it.
To be fair, there's a big difference between 50 psi and 150 psi. Usually, 50 is good for finding like an egregious leak that's like really obvious. This is not a really obvious leak. This is something that, well, we can't find it. So, in fact, the pressure's going up a little bit because it's sitting in the sun.
Probably should get those mud dauber nests out of there before we start. One shade or no shade?
I got this towel to protect her arms. She put her arms out of it anyway.
I don't think she really needs it now.
She's like,
Especially
it's
if
hot
she's
in
in the
there.
sun.
Oh, well, Liz is worried that she's gonna get
Oh,
sick.
of course.
A little fresh air helps.
Oh yeah.
It's actually nice and warm out anyway.
Oh, it's beautiful.
When the sun is perfect.
Looks like a mouse is trying to build a nest in here.
Little small mouse house.
A mouse house.
The mouse house. It hasn't gone to a mouse city block yet. We might got a
Now
little
you're
bit.
trying to make it homeless, Kevin. Good job.
Exactly.
Good
You always
job.
make them
Poor
homeless.
Jerry.
And then we just stomp on them. Well, I've done that before.
I don't know, man. It just
Just ain't right.
it seems like I'm rooting against the home team by saying I hope there's a leak that we can find, but
No, I want to find the leak. It's holding pressure perfectly. That's freaking crazy.
it's 50. It's not really that.
And you did
much.
show in there how you did it because I missed all that. I was inside dealing with
Yeah,
Well,
I
we moved the camera. The camera's been stationary the whole time.
yeah. So you got this
That's all right.
That.
this can tap, and you just
Find
grab
it.
onto this thing, you squeeze it, you
Ah, okay.
grab onto it, you put your hose on there, and make sure you close the valves on your manifold gauges first, like somebody forgot to do.
Oops.
Dave,
No,
that
actually,
can happen sometimes, you know.
Dave, you're fired.
Thank you.
It wasn't even you, was it? It was actually Kevin.
No.
yeah,
it's
totally.
I
It
didn't
totally
say-
wasn't me or anything.
I just.
I like that
observed.
one meme where it has like all the manager, all corporate this, corporate that, this manager for this, HR manager, freaking, and then they got a guy that just says Dave on it working in the pit.
Yay!
Yeah.
He's like,
We gotta
due to
fire
company
Dave."
cutbacks, we're gonna have to fire Dave,
Dave was like, yes.
which is the one doing all the work.
Liberate it.
All right, so it is what it is. There's really not much I could do about this. So
All right,
Flip on our side.
cut the lines where you feel fit, and we'll pull the compressor out. Yeah, and then I'll pull everything else out too. I'm gonna see if Liz is ready to take Miranda here.
Kid back. I
Is
guess
she
we had
finished
dumped
making
the.
her sushi?
it is keyboard duster spray. So technically,
I'm not really ready to get rid of Miranda. I just have a look.
I would say if you want to keep
We're
running
running out
pressure
of
test
daylight
before cutting it
cylinder.
open, doesn't matter then.
I want to get that cooling system pulled out of there. Yeah, if we weren't diddle-daddling around, we probably could have had that go to the... I mean, we had to because I wanted to show everything on video and, you know, draw the diagram. But if our only mission was a gut that and that was our only mission, we definitely would have had it done already.
Depends on how careful you want to be when you got it. How fast you get
Sawzall, you get done in 5 minutes.
Look, Dave, you want to be able to put the thing back together. Come on.
You can. A little bit harder. You have to use a little extra copper pieces.
Yeah,
but, you know, and invite your friend Kenny over for a party.
I hope you're ready to kill us.
That's the best part.
Hey, at least he gets a free unit out
You might
of
as
it
well.
after we're dead.
That'll annoy him as bad as when he shows up to a job. I think it just needs a little Freon.
It's just low. It needs a
Just
recharge.
yeah.
I just think it needs a little Freon.
You're right, the Eagles won.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet. Go Eagles.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Go birds. Oh, hello.
Go dog killers.
You found a mouse?
No, I think I found the leak.
Oh.
Right where I said it would be?
No, it's actually, it looks like it's where the cap tube is brazed into the high side.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, this,
Well, that's good anyways.
this joint right here.
Do me a favor, Dave. Get my camera off the tripod and zoom in on that quickly.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm like failing as a freaking leader here.
Yeah, it's blowing some
Pull
bubbles
up
there.
on the top part.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Aim around.
So you can tell.
Perfect lighting, right?
I mean, is it autofocus?
Oh, you can see it. So it was kind of near where I said it would
Come
be.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's blowing
Just-
bubbles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep. That's your leak.
Right there.
So so poor connection from factory.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm sure Kenny has.
Yeah, I mean, the bubbles don't lie, right?
No.
Is there any way I can move this a little bit more out
That
of the
whole
way?
thing can come up, buddy.
Well, the
can't,
fan's in the
'cause-
way.
Yeah, we usually pull that apart first.
Yeah, it's blowing bubbles right there. Take a look.
Yeah, we'll finish cutting it then. I gotta put her back in the house though.
Oh yeah.
All right, so 50 PSI does work.
Sweet.
Cool.
But by the sounds of it, he was saying one day it ran fine and then it just stopped working.
Well, it'll be interesting to see when you guys pull the bulkhead and the fan out, what it looks like in that spot.
Oh wow, that once Liz takes the baby back, we'll have that out of there in 20 minutes.
Yeah, just got to drill out those rivets.
Throw holes, throw holes, throw holes.
You're getting heavy, kid.
Gotta start exercising a little.
What are you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's not where you would think it would be. Well, I mean, it's always a possibility.
I wonder if...
Right there.
I'm actually surprised how well that worked. And you were like, I don't know if I put enough soap in there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice job, Dave.
Oh, thanks.
As Dave's
At
often
least,
do.
at least I got one thing right.
say that that's the leak.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's a leak anywhere else.
Crimpalize.
Now he's listening to Kiss over there. Steve's rocking out today.
Yeah.
I approve.
Boop. There we go.
I like it.
Hell yeah, I like it too.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I like it. How about no?
Some entity at the Feathers plant didn't do a proper solder joint. Sorry, Jordan, I had to. You know he's gonna see it.
I hope so.
The odds of him not watching the full teardown and restoration video are pretty slim. This has been the most requested freaking video I've ever had on that freaking channel before.
Plus, he and I are homies, and I know he likes to watch the videos that I'm in, so it's
There
all
you go.
good. Because homies help homies, always.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the pressure's dropping a little bit. It went from 55 to 51.
That probably took a little bit to blow the freaking dirt and all the other crud that was in that spot out of there.
Yeah.
I'm shocked you can't see like an oil stain or something.
Well,
It's high.
it's
yeah,
in
but
a
it's
crappy
high side.
spot, so...
Oh.
And it was also 50 years ago. I just kind of hard to believe if somebody kept a broken appliance in their window for 50 years.
And it wasn't one of us.
Yeah.
That's the real
Because
shocking
we would,
part.
You know, we'd be like, yeah, it's fine. Put one in the wall or window
Honestly,
next
it worked out pretty good because this is really this is like the perfect like the prime example of a 56 Feathers. Honestly, because it's
to it. And it's not rotted to.
no,
like
It's not
nothing.
rotted. I don't think there's anything non-savable in there. I think everything's able to be
Yeah, that's what I'm
Saved.
saying. Is like it's minty. It's perfect.
just dirty.
For
And I
its
can deal
age,
with that.
Yeah, it's not Swiss cheese like they can be.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least we found the leak, so that's good. So
Yeah, hell yeah,
the
dude.
mystery continuing on.
Oh, Miranda.
And it's in a spot that doesn't really matter because you're not going to use a cap tube system anymore anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you could fix it easy. Just heat that up, reflow it, and if you wanted to, and send it.
If you wanted to, yeah. If you wanted to leave it stock.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a tough
Well,
spot to
it's a
braze.
crappy
You'd have
spot.
to.
You have to pull a shroud out of the way.
Yeah,
And
I
the
mean, you
compressor's
probably have
right
to pull
there,
the
so yeah.
compressor out too.
So yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Guess wait till he gets back and then
Sounds good.
chop on the lines and heat that compressor out.
Honestly, I don't even know if I would cut the compressor out. I would prefer to leave it
With
alone
everything,
first,
yeah.
lift these out, and then just triple check to make sure that's where the leak is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, but I just want to see it with my own eyes, not...
Just like, all right. Good luck, guys.
I'm just surprised I don't hear it.
Yeah, I know. That's because you never know. There could be that as a main leak, but another much smaller leak somewhere else in the system.
I think I do hear it, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if it's my imagination. Maybe you should check, Dave. See if you hear it. You got to get real close, though.
Yeah, right up in there. Switch position. Oh yeah, 100%. I can hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's so...
It's faint, but it's there. It's yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
It would be a little bit easier to hear it if Steve wasn't jamming
I
out.
was gonna say if there was no noise, nothing from the squirrels in the woods, their branches falling. Steve has radio off. But,
Why don't we pause this until Russ comes back?
sounds good. We're just gonna have like 20 minutes of dead time. All right, homies. Peace.
All right, now we're back on. I don't know what all I missed. I was on kid duty for a little bit. I have a socket set. We're gonna need that. Look, you don't be eating that freaking cat shit.
Take out what we can.
That'll come out. Probably save that one. Also, that looks like it's special hardware. Hardware. He thinks the fan's going to be easy to get off, but little does he know, that's usually the hardest part. How about it, Dave? Fan blade? Oh yeah. That's always a good time. It's scary that actually came off right away. Yeah, but what's gonna go wrong now? I don't even know if I'm in focus or not, am I? Yeah, I'm in focus. Alright, got that. In the bucket. Into the bucket. That's going to be a pain in the ass, ain't it? What happened?
It's getting a little chilly out.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's approaching
These ones here are rusted pretty good. Yeah, they're not coming out with the yeah, Dave, we're not getting that easy on that side. I don't know how I got that rusted over here, but the other side seemed to be fine. Alright. I know Kevin doesn't want to do it that way, but I'm probably cutting this out of here first. Because I want to work on it from the bottom. What's up?
Not be pissed at it.
Yeah, exactly. Because usually I end up getting pretty pissed.
Mm-hmm.
These are just little carriage bolts, and I could probably grind them out.
For what? The bulkhead? Bulkhead screws are already taken care of. Well, the grounding part, you need to drill them out. Otherwise, you gotta get drill
Yeah,
bits
these.
settled.
You got these. I just mean for this part here.
Are they not for the fan motor?
Yeah, I could probably grind that with the angle grinder. Just
Yeah.
right off and just patch the pan up. What the hell is it? Oh, that's the compressor right there, I think. Yeah. We're good. Yeah, I can use the angle grinder for that, no problem. Get this, yeah, then the fan will pull, the fan motor assembly will pull right out. I want to see if I can get the blades off.
You can probably get the evaporator off.
You'd be surprised, man. Sometimes that's just as freaking difficult as you can believe that.
I don't know.
What I am happy about is this thing doesn't look like it was butchered. Like someone was definitely in there doing something with it. It's probably working on the thermostat, because you can tell for the selector switch in the thermostat that the screws were stripped. So somebody was in there at one point. But as far as the cooling system, no one's ever messed with it, which makes my life a lot easier. That means no one was doing in there doing freaking half-ass
Bullshit.
Right, exactly. What I'll do is I think I usually use the good. Got the right size on the first shot. I said usually I can get the mount no problem. It's just getting the blade actually off
the shaft. Yeah.
that sucks. Busted. There we go. Yeah, that came out no problem.
So lucky.
It usually does. The problem's going to come in where we try to get the blade off of the shaft. That's where I'm going to be cursing.
What are you guys digging out with the motor?
Try and get the blades off.
It's going to have to come out the hard way, dude.
We were doing so good.
We were until 2 screws that we thought were rivets. They're screws.
That's not even what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is that freaking, oh, that's coming out no problem. That's great.
That's a nice tool. I like that. I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
The Hazard Fraud has it.
Hazard Front.
Yep.
Who?
Horrible Fright.
Oh, Harbor Freight. That's where it's from.
That's where I got the,
Why do people knock Harbor Freight so much?
because,
Cheap shit.
yeah, a lot of their tools are crappy, and they used to be really, really bad, like 15 years ago. Like, they were garbage. But they've gotten better.
Dude, they have a lifetime guarantee. What else do you want?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it breaks in the middle of the job and they're closed, you're kind of screwed. That's the only problem with the lifetime guarantee. But if you're just tooling around,
I haven't had a single one of their tools break on me.
well, you probably got the better stuff.
The ratchet you have.
Oh, that's right. I did have
Yeah.
one ratchet.
Oh my god, thing's terrible.
How many freaking threads are on this fucking thing?
A lot. The grub screw.
This is a slow and monotonous.
Yep.
I can't believe this has a slinger ring with a drain hole. That's so weird.
Well, if you look at the drain hole's high, so it does build up enough to.
Oh, and by the way, I found a manufacture date on that relay. It's May 29th, 1956.
So it's a 56 model.
Did the nuts come out of the fan easily enough?
You got one side out.
Yeah, but the other side, I'm gonna have to go on the bottom. I'm gonna do it from the bottom and pull it out. Have to do the angle grinder. Look at them; they're freaking rusted. I guess that's where the condensate comes out.
I mean, I have a long extension if you want to.
So it's probably used for 20 years before it died. I'm sure it was used every season before it died.
Alright.
Dude, how long is this fucking bolt? Son of a bitch.
Well, if it ain't a mile and a half, it ain't long. Ain't long enough.
Like, it's not like I have infinite fucking room in here. Holy shit, dude.
What size
It's not above an ounce.
what size nuts were those?
Oh, I had the socket there still.
Where?
As I
Socket's right there.
probably 7/16. I knew it. Yeah, I might be able to get them out.
Leave a wobble.
Dude, I am about ready to flip the fuck out.
Ooh, these things are crusty.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna grind it. We're running out of daylight.
Yeah, they're not coming out.
Hey, you know where they at? Oh, you already got down grinder.
Yeah,
What a fucking man, dude.
we already used it a little bit.
Come the fuck on, dude.
What are there, 900 threads?
You want me to do it?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
There you go. I got it. Hang
Didn't seem like you did.
on. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
I was actually getting way too frustrated at that.
Yeah.
Well, kind of got pulled away from my project in the middle of the fucking job. That kind of irritated me a little bit. And then freaking, we're running out of light. I'm trying to rush and get this thing out of here.
You see if I can pound a slightly smaller socket on there.
When in doubt, use my
Think you
trick.
can do it?
This is a wobble extension, so.
Do you want a hammer?
Okay, so that 12 is too big. Let me try an 11. Good
Low
times.
battery. I don't care. It's still filming, right? Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right, I gotta plug. I gotta run and get this charger.
There we go. Jeez,
They're impossible.
what kind of stupid case?
Harbor Freight.
What the hell is this? I know a 10's not going to fit on there.
I can make it fit.
I might have to make it fit. This is such a...
All right, we're plugging this bitch in.
Use like a flathead to pop them out.
Yeah, we're good. We should be good.
10 too big?
Just nothing feels right. This is obviously the wrong size, so...
You know what I vote for?
Grindies.
I'll get it out of there.
You're going to wish you didn't do that.
Put another one in. It's a carriage bolt.
Is it really? It's
Yeah,
not,
with
it's
the square base on one end.
not clinched in there or something?
I don't think so.
Oh!
If you can get that out of there, I'm gonna be really impressed.
Well, I didn't.
But you already impressed me at finding that leak that quick, so
Well,
you're doing all right.
thus far. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're all right.
You're alright.
The boss. I'm gonna start putting some of this stuff in a safe place. What's so funny over there?
Yeah, I have a nut extractor at home, but that's not good here.
Well, I mean, you weren't planning on doing.
If I knew, I would
all
have
this
brought
work.
it with me.
Yeah. Was a 10 too big or just not? enough
It's
bite?
just not biting into it. Oh, no.
I mean, do you want to tap it in? I get a hammer.
Well, first I want to get the freaking socket out of here.
Person I'm gonna keep downstairs. That garage is a disaster. It's gonna take a lot of work to get this thing done, man. I feel like it'll be worth it though.
It will. I agree. But these freaking belts don't want to come out.
Well, I got the tappy tap tapper.
Tappy tap tap.
If it wants to.
How is this not? What are these different? Like, what the hell is?
No, they're just rusted to shit.
How is there not
Shit.
enough meat to grab onto? That's what
Are
I don't
they-
understand.
Are they proper nuts or are they those
They look like they're
They were
regular
fucking- They were
nuts.
7/16.
Okay. Owie. Ew. Owie, daddy.
Oh. Babe.
Yeah. Remember, they was standing here with a hammer in his hand.
afraid.
I hope you're not.
Take a stand.
That's what makes it fun.
Everybody.
Where's that hammer?
Here. And now Kevin has a hammer.
These ones I'm going to keep with the bulkhead because they're specifically for the
Damn it!
parts and relays.
Bitch.
What happened?
Freaking thing just won't grab on.
Gotta use a 9.
I'm running out of things to use. Alright, where's that hammer?
I'll stop you.
Here, hold that. It's like a $70 ratchet.
Yeah, we're not hammering on that. Swap
I
that
wouldn't.
one.
Nope. They're fubbernuck.
Cool.
Have a date code on it?
This is 14.5, right?
Yeah, that's a... So 15 would work.
14.5, 350 VAC. I got to put that on the print.
Alright, I'm gonna go back inside. You guys,
Have fun.
have fun.
Good luck, have fun. GG's, mate.
I'm gonna go back to watching Tom and Jerry.
Sounds good to me.
I know exactly how I'm getting that out of there. It's coming out right fucking now.
And you're not asking for permission.
No, it can't be stuck if it's liquid or in very tiny pieces.
350 VAC.
Probably put what, a 440 back?
Yeah, why fight with it if we don't have to?
Mm.
Did you already relieve the 50 pounds of pressure from in there?
No.
Okay. What do you think, right here? Is that a good enough spot?
I would relieve the pressure before cutting into it.
Why?
I mean, you can do it if you want, but I'm going to stand very far back.
It's only 50 PSI, yeah?
Everything's a good
Well, how would you relieve the pressure? I don't do this shit.
Ask Kevin.
Alright, give me some safety glasses. Patience. I'll get a pressure out there. Hold on a second. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't trying to think of what freaking size. That's probably 9/16. I'm sure of it. I can't really tell though, if we're being honest.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There's a trick to that.
You're seeing me there.
This is just keyboard duster spray.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's gonna be puking out some oil.
That's fine.
Well, I got some on my pants.
Oh no!
Owie.
So was I about to give myself a bath?
Yes. That's why I wanted you to stop.
Before you used to cut off feel that. Zip it.
What a mess.
So you probably should use the gauge to a little slower. So just
That's
You
about as
can't
slow as it's gonna go.
it really makes well with the oil.
Did you have a super long extension too, or is that mine?
This one's mine.
Cool.
Those I think the nuts in the compressor are those sheet metal nuts.
Oh, those are those like one thread.
Yeah.
Well, that spring's probably shot now from being pushed down all them years.
You might be surprised.
Let's see, then again, maybe not. Who knows?
So you're gonna show me how to open up those cases the professional way?
Yeah, it's like just sitting there and doing nothing in the meantime.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What?
Oh, you're sneaking. Okay.
That one needs freaking deep sockets.
No,
Why the hell do they do shit like that?
Well, it didn't
needs
need it
deep
originally
sockets, too.
until somebody freaking tightened it all the way down.
Oh yeah, all three of them here need a fucking deep socket.
You know, our deep socket's about an hour away.
An hour away.
Oh, yeah, my dad.
No.
I think all this is to do is freaking.
Is that a 1/4 inch? I have a 1/4 inch deep. What size do you need?
Well, that actually looks like a different freaking size, completely. But oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, that's a flex nut. no, it is 9/16.
1/16.
Yep.
Same size we're using tonight.
Wow, dude, look at that.
I know.
How is that even possible?
They're both coming off.
That's crazy. No fucking way.
You know how lucky you are.
Dude, that blade came right off. How is that even possible?
That never happens.
No.
I know.
Wow, it's like falling off almost.
Yeah.
How about it?
So I'm probably gonna need
Plenty
a
of
blade
oil
to
over
do
there
that.
I got some spare tape to use for that.
This one will too. I just need a little bit of help with it.
I'll put your pipe cutter right there.
Yeah, a pair of vice grips will work just beautifully for that. Hey, you have one.
Yeah, I have one. You're okay.
Yeah, whoever put that in didn't know that the B series is supposed to float there.
Well, if you don't know, you don't know. Oh, that came out pretty easy.
Tape. Got the vice grips out here?
No, I thought that's what you were getting.
Oh, I thought we had some. Or brought them out already. But I didn't.
What a mess.
The same trick that we did yesterday. Because if I don't use this tape, Kevin's gonna go, why?
David, no!
You gotta screw up the damn shaft.
Ew. Ugh.
What?
Freaking oil.
Oh, you wore some of it?
Yeah, I'm trying not to make a mess.
Just taking a bath in it. I'll take those vice grips then.
Alright, I'm going to put this socket back before I lose it. And then I'm going to go back in and watch the cartoons.
Sounds good.
Yeah, me and Dave will be in momentarily.
Okay.
Once I get the compressor out of there, I can do everything else myself.
Are you going to walk the other blower wheel back and forth?
Yep.
I can't believe the outside is the one that was easy. And the
That is
inside,
too. I was able to turn it by hand, but it's just I could get it, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass.
No,
I'd
if
rather
you
just
just hold it
yeah.
in place, hold it in place.
Nice tuck.
It's all right, Dave. We're good.
Good to go.
Oh, wow.
I know. Lucky.
Isn't that a D-shaped shaft? How is that spinning?
Luck. Jesus. Honestly, dude, with this whole entire unit so far, this whole entire thing has been lucky. Finding it, finding one that's in that good a shape, having a guy that removed it actually take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, the only real problem we had are the 2 nuts for the fan and the freaking 2 screws. Given the age of it, that's pretty good.
Dude, I've never had a unit come apart this easily before. Dave can vouch for that. He's been with me for almost every one of them.
I usually like to fight a lot harder than that.
Oh, it's fighting me a little bit, but not horribly.
Need a little WD-40 for that?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, good idea. Good idea. Here's the WD-40 man.
Yeah, fucking stuttering.
Give me your motherfucking briefcase. Falling down.
I'm sure Kevin's seen that.
Yeah, we watched it at Kenny's.
Okay, yeah.
Last year
I
when
was
we
gonna say,
installed the new old stock weather wheel.
Yep. I guess we did. This spinning so freely, it's just not sliding as fast as I want. That's okay though. We'll get it.
You want to put a piece of rope on it and yank on it? Well, that'll probably bend it.
Oh, I got this coming.
This keyboard dust spray still
Look at that.
nice.
Freedom.
So winner.
When a winner, blower wheel dinner. Ooh, yummy. Remember that shit?
That blower. He said
Useful.
blower.
Oh, it's always blow.
That was one of the Steven Seagal movies. I think it was Marked for Death. It's either Marked for Death, Above the Law, or Hard to Kill. I can't remember. Well, actually, the vibration from having the compressor pinched against the line could have made that line break, right?
Yeah, but you think you would have broke where it was rubbing.
Yeah, but if it wasn't, but it might not have been rubbing. It might be in there pinched that freaking tight. That spring does still have a little bit of a bounce to it. That's impressive. There's still one more bolt. Where does that freaking socket go? The deep socket.
I think Kevin put it away.
Yeah, there's still one more bolt on it yet. Oh yeah.
What size do you need?
9/16, buddy. Put that shit right on here and we're good to go. Yeah, I think those springs are still good, dude. That's crazy. How is that even possible? 70 years clamped down like that, and then it's going to come right, the springs are going to pop right back up.
There you go.
I think we used the, yeah, we did. Look at that, dude. That is crazy. Those springs are 7 years. I can use them. That's great.
Yeah.
I think that was the problem with my Philco, that the original ones were rusted, and it was. I got replacement ones, but I don't think they were the right tension. So that's why I think that's a lot of the reason why it vibrates too. But I've heard B series units that were freaking silent, absolutely silent. They're all in there, right?
Most of them. At least when you dropped it, I didn't see the others. So.
Well, I put both of them in there.
All right.
So my question is, where are the other two? Right here. Okay. I would probably get new ones, but still. Oh, that B series is floating in there nice now. There. Oh yeah. I need a pair of dikes. I cut one right there, and the other cap tube right there.
All right.
This one probably. What do you think? Right here?
Yeah. Wherever you want to. We got the pipe cutter. We got any sandpaper?
Yeah, sure.
Would be a good sand. Oh yeah. I know where's that.
It's going to utilize a thermal expansion valve in the future, so I'm just going to kind of do one of these. And hope I don't. Yeah.
Take a shower?
Yeah, I'm going to that. No, actually, I didn't.
We want this top one done.
Actually, it's already done. It's already out, so I don't want to have to go this place. Anywhere, probably right here would be easier. Or even, yeah, that way it's easier for Kenny to put back in. You have to clean it off to cut it.
It makes it nicer. Kim was doing this earlier, so
Fair enough.
I ain't gonna argue with you, man.
No. I think he knows what he's talking about. This thing's good for up to 20 amps, 2 horsepower, 240 VAC. So I wonder if the custom and the deluxe didn't run for every model. So like, you know that fucking big ass one that's probably at least 24K up in New York that they found? That one might utilize this switch too if it's the deluxe version.
Yeah.
Fedders kind of did what they want. And who's going to say anything about it? Fedders. They were the kings of their era, in my opinion.
Owie.
Yeah, I did that at work last week. Once that bulkhead comes out, it'll be really easy.
Bulkhead ain't gonna come out because that fan motor's gotta come out with it.
Oh, I'll get it. Don't worry, Dave.
No, I know you'll get it.
I'll get it. There is some rust there, but nothing that can't be shined up. Touched up a little bit. Doesn't do now. Shine down. And Steve's jamming out today. He probably if I don't get myself a copyright strike, my neighbor does. Dude, you had no idea how big of a blessing it is having neighbors like that, dude. They're cool.
So you have neighbors that are really cool, or neighbors that you just don't talk to, and they don't bother you. Those are also really awesome.
Yeah, they are. Or you get those freaking asshole type.
Yeah. Every neighborhood's gone though.
Yeah, but I can deal with them now though, because I guess none of them are like that, so I have at least 10 years on any of them to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy next door here is kind of a pain in the ass, but as long as you don't go on his property, he's usually don't bother you. Or, sorry, if something on your property lands on his property, even if it doesn't damage anything, even if your wife and newborn are in the hospital and you're there every day, he's still worried about the fucking tree. That's a dickhead, in my opinion. Now, they give him a benefit of the doubt that maybe he didn't know that, but Nancy and Diane told him that. So yeah, he's just a doucher. Cool. That's a wrap.
Yep.
It's still going to be a bitch to get out of there until... I don't see a reason to cut any of that. I'd leave that alone.
Yeah, I would.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that when we get the bulkhead off. Will that pipe cutter get this, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that little spot right there. Leave, can Kevin reuse that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Promise I can take it off.
Yep. Give it back to him. This thing needs a lot of work, man. Honestly, I think I might put this whole thing down in the basement, dude. Do it in the workbench downstairs. What do you think? Except for the painting.
Yeah.
But I still got to do a lot of sanding. Freaking. There's a lot of work to be done here if you want it to be right.
You could use your, well, I guess you could use the garage, but.
Yeah, once I get Kenny's Marantz done, I'll have the table.
Yeah. And the 57.
I really don't want to
Then
touch
you have-
any of that.
Then you have that. Your cart.
Yeah, I do. Still waiting on Kenny to freaking get me that fucking bolt.
Stupid bolt, man.
Kenny's actually, this wasn't even a reminder to Kenny because this video is not going to be posted for at least 6 months yet.
If not a year.
Yeah. I really don't know where I'm going to use it right now. I mean, I could take something out. This would probably, if it's really 12,000, which I don't think it is, with how small that evaporator is. But it would struggle during the heat of the day unless you left it run 24/7. It'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it probably would take the edge off the living room, I bet you.
Definitely.
But the Emerson does such a good job at that.
No, Emerson's pretty
Take out the
sentimental.
kitchen freaking window and put it in there. That would actually look really good there.
Yeah.
But the wife would never allow that. This would be like, oh, the hell you are. Like, like, mm-hmm. She's like, mm-hmm. Oh, what would you recommend doing with the end of the tubes there, Dave? What do you think? Wrapping on masking tape would be enough?
Yeah, I got to finish them off. I forget to cut that, didn't I? Yep.
Yeah, that's okay.
That happens sometimes.
Oh yeah, it does.
I'm gonna say it happens to me all the damn time.
You and I both. I'm gonna grab another bucket. The switches and everything can go with someplace else. This is gonna be a long ass video. What I might do is post them in segments. And then also have one long one. I don't know.
5-hour long video.
Dude,
that
easy.
Or just cut out the dead space in between.
I don't do that. I have to get into the editing and all that.
Almost.
Yeah,
There we go.
that was it. All right, this is where it's gonna get. If you take that compressor out, the whole thing's gonna fall over. So we'll have to put it like this for a minute. Oh, everything's loose. Am I in focus, Dave? I should be in focus. Are we?
No, you are now. You were earlier. Want to help that?
There she is.
Set it there. Right next to it.
That's gonna hold it up to the camera. I will because my wrist was in a bad spot.
Crunch.
Come on, baby. Heavy, baby.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Want it that comes to be.
Ooh, look at that.
See the tag on there anywhere? No, I got full access to it.
Yeah, right here. Oh, I could dude, I might be able to,
A little rusty.
I can read some of it.
Okay.
That's where it is. Whew. What do you say to do with this taping? It won't be good enough, you don't think?
Crimp it down a little bit.
Vice grips.
Yeah. You still got them out? Oh, I put them away, I think.
It's all right. I can't believe these springs are still good. To me, that's freaking unbelievable. All right, so one spring is shot.
Okay.
So I may as well replace them, but no, these ones here are freaking beautiful. What I might do is take one in for a sample and be like, hey, I need,
One of these, yeah.
yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, good stuff.
That's where the drain hole is. Cool. One down, one to go, buddy. Yep. You got that masking tape out here yet?
Oh, that's back in the garage.
Okay. No big deal. This one mine probably. That probably is.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's all but empty anyway.
Mine's over there.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
I drank yours.
Alright. Alright. Good deal.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Trying to think of anything else.
Like I said, as you can see, these are very easy to work on. Said it looks like it's a big aluminum sheet that they stamped it out of and then put a center hub in the middle.
Sure, you use a little bit of work. But it ain't bad.
Yeah, I can sand most of that off, and they did try the tar coat, it looks like. But yeah, it's not bad. Nothing I can't fix up.
Yeah.
I can even clean up the best I can, is grind off the shitty stuff, and put like freaking that, what the hell is that shit called, duck seal or something on the bottom, or I'm not gonna silicone it because I want it to be able to come off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got the bolt out of here. It must be.
Do another.
Oh yeah. Well, they really did.
Really attached it well.
Someone turned the Emerson on. Can you just open the damn window? It's going.
So screwed it and bolted it in.
Yeah, they did. I don't think that's coming off.
Grind
Well,
it from the bottom.
I'll get it off. We'll get it off.
We'll get it, yeah. Just won't be easy.
I don't think it's board. I think it just sits there.
No.
I don't see anything holding it in. Unless it was at one point. It's just
Gone. Well,
yeah.
mostly gone, not all the way.
There's a coil right there, so you gotta be a little bit conscientious of that. Okay.
There's something.
Yeah. I really don't think you need it, especially being that attaches to the housing.
Yeah,
But
it's there.
these are these fucking mud wash things, ain't it?
Yep, $1.
Yeah, we'll get some out of there. Don't worry. Alright. I just don't see. Yes, it used to be a nut, probably. I mean, with all honesty, I can do the rest myself, no problem.
Oh.
It probably weighs 50 pounds now, if that. I got the glasses out here, so I may as well grind. Like I said, you're not getting that off, and I can easily probably get the grinder in there now, right?
Yeah, you can finagle it in there. I'll do that.
I think we'll just get it from the bottom. Probably be better.
Alright.
Need to support it for me. I'm gonna grab the glasses. Actually, you should probably, oh, you have a second. I really don't like doing this, because I was trying to keep it as close to OG as possible, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Make sure I get the right one. These two closest to me. Alright, cool. hard, dude. Are you kidding me? Fuck. I think Spike has my fucking big battery too.
You have another battery here?
I hope so. Why do people not bring my tools back, Dave?
I don't know.
So now we're waiting. I hate waiting. You knew that,
I
yeah.
know, yeah. Patience is, you have years of patience.
This guy waits for nobody. Same reason I don't wait in lines.
Oh, while you're doing that, I would be putting stuff back where it belongs.
Yeah, may as well.
Because if you don't put stuff back where it belongs right away, it doesn't go back where it belongs.
Oh yeah. You know that as well as me.
And then when you go to use it again,
It's not there.
it's mystically disappeared.
It's not a good time. This fucker coming in. I must be losing my damn mind. Hit the terminals one more time for good luck. It almost went through. It's just
Well, you need your big battery for that, or you got, the plug-in grinder.
get this and that. Just patch them up, or just get a new carriage bolt for it. They're
Yeah.
They're pretty rotted. Honestly, dude, it's pretty useless at this point anyway. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
The threads are freaking shot on it. This one could probably, even that, it's rusted through. It's done. I wonder if I just send a motor out for a rebuild, or if I should just try to service it myself. What do you think?
If you really don't want to touch again, I'd have it rebuilt.
Yeah.
Spend the money, have it done by motor shop.
Like, what's wrong? Make nothing. I just want it done. I just want
or
it
have
done
them check
over.
it over, and yeah.
What the heck? A masking tape somewhere. These. Let's get the
Oh.
B series put away.
Where do you want to put?
The
So we know where to go, so we don't.
garage somewhere for now. Put it down in the basement. Actually, that I probably won't do downstairs. I'll move it one and a half.
Yeah. Make sure it's just covering,
It's gonna sit in there. Yeah. Yep. Barely, but it will.
Got it?
Yeah.
Wash your hands when you put it in there.
Come on, baby. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't want to break those freaking.
No.
All right, Dave. Yeah, look at that shit. That actually worked out pretty good. Alright, well, I think we're pretty much at a standstill right now, so we're going to clean up the tools for the day. Put this, I mean, not that it really matters what position it's in. If anything, I'd like to get these rubber mounts out of here quick, but that might not be as easy in the feet as you would think, because they seem to have become part of the chassis, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. They believe themselves.
This thing is so light now, it's not even funny. Like, you could easily one-hand this cocksucker. Yeah. I wonder how many freaking parents caught their kids watching my channel and said no. Because of my comments like that. I don't say it on purpose, I really don't. It's just natural. What the fuck do they want? Hang on, dude, we'll worry about it.
Alright, I'll get these popped out and then I'll put this on the breezeway. These rubbers are in really good shape.
What I should have done, Dave, was just flip the finger over when they banged on the window.
Something highly important.
They have no like comprehension of what the word busy means. I understand why most people don't have their shop at home. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I kept them there so you know what they are.
Oh, these have these little spacers under them. Yeah, under the rubber grommets. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. Yeah, so that just sits in there like so. All right.
Just sits there and looks pretty.
Yep. The rubber feet are pretty sharp, but I think they're still good yet. Unless, I mean, if I can find a replacement, great. But if not, I will reuse them if need be. Probably soak them in some rubber renew, but they're pretty shot on the bottom, starting to peel a little bit. So I don't know how critical those are. I imagine they're probably fine, honestly. Oh, well, yes. Oh, I said no. Okay, then.
Alright, there you go.
What's that leak look like?
In pieces.
Yeah, you can see where it was rubbing.
I was rubbing, yeah.
And it looks like it was right there.
So that was because they had it freaking crimped in.
I guess so.
I think it's actually weak.
Whoever
No,
it wasn't a factory.
It was
whoever tightened it down.
installer error.
Somebody messed with it when they shouldn't have.
Who hasn't seen that scenario before? All right, guys. I think it's a heads up. I was grateful to have on such an important project. Two of my best homies, K-Dog,
Hey.
Dave.
Yay.
Yeah, we're good. KB's missing out, but don't worry. He's definitely gonna make an appearance for sure at some point. So Yeah, KB will be here. All right, guys. Peace out. Catch us in the next segment. I'm sure I'll have like 20 videos online by the time this is done. All right, this is going to be audio only for this quick segment. I'm going to throw in some pictures here, so don't think the video is over because it's not. We're just sitting in a spot where I want to throw a few pictures for a slideshow and also a video of actually it firing up the one time we fired it up before we did anything else with it. It's actually the first video I filmed of it before I started this series, so take a look, skip it if you want, but I think most people will enjoy it. Thank you. Hang on a few minutes, and the next segment of the video, which has not yet been filmed, will follow. Thank you. So between the heater and the heat gun, we should be ready to try it out. Yeah, I think we're good. The heater's still on, but it'll kick off again. Oh, that's gonna add a timer on it too, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me turn this off.
It'll click off. It has to cool down. It won't
Yep.
turn off hot. Oh, this is nice and toasty.
Yep.
It works. Alright. Keep that nice and fucking hot. That's off. That has a timer on it too.
Okay.
Wait for all the noise to die down. And we'll try it. Nah, it's still hot yet. Oh yeah. Is that off? No, it's not off. Now it's off. There you go. We could probably live with that heater for now. Probably ventilate.
Breakers off.
Breakers off. Alright.
Contacts.
See if you get smoked.
Smoke test.
Oh, it's got a pretty decent flow of air. It does. Got a little bit of a hum, but nothing I'm worried about. Alright. I can't believe it ain't shaking worse than that.
Didn't get a ledger piece.
It'd be quieter than that if it was out of gas. Hey, maybe not.
You're a slight hissing, so.
Warm?
No. That's not really cool. Not like it should be right now.
Nah, it's out of gas.
Then again, probably as it ran in. Stood a long time, so.
Like that was probably in his 40s.
At least. You're really. Yeah.
So by the sounds of it, it hasn't been used since the 1970s. Yeah. Could use some oil. Oh. Yeah, the grill front grill on it might probably get a little. I'm not sure if that's 1222.
I believe there's something like that. I really hear much this. Even when they're flights, they're missing a bit of this.
Yeah, we're not getting anything out of this.
I do hear a little bit of this very faint. So
It's not enough.
virtually.
And there's no suspension on here at all.
That's clamped down.
Oh yeah. So. Yep.
Yeah, that's flat.
All right. Has a good wind down time on it.
Yeah. I like it. It's awesome.
It is. It's probably. Let's see it. So I see everything else another time.
Do you want me to do a fire right away on it? Oh, that's right. Compressor ain't gonna kick on
What?
because it tripped out. The thermostat did.
Ah. Never mind. Okay. I was gonna say there's no.
That's not
With no head pressure, it should fucking kick right back on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for now.
Peace.
Peace.